Hello everybody, it's Lisa from Shabby Road Studio, and I want to do a flip through of this journal I was telling you about in one of my other videos. This is the, I don't know, kind of eclectic type journal. There's a little bit of a butterfly theme, but it's really loosely. So anyway, yeah, I just decided to throw some stuff together instead of trying to stick with a theme and matchy and all that. I just wanted to try something different. So here is the end product of that. It has 3 signatures. It's I did a stencil, a different stencil I haven't used before on this, and then kind of went over it with a gold and bronze color. It's teal, obviously, underneath that. And then on the front, I took a napkin, this butterfly napkin, and kind of decoupaged that on the front. So, all right, let's get into it. On the front, inside the front cover, I have made a little faux library card pocket with a little library card with a butterfly on the front. Oh, and the inside is covered with really bright butterfly fabric. So here is the cover of the first signature. And again, nothing in here is going to match. It's just kind of bits and pieces of different extras that I had left over. Kind of just threw everything together. So this is a kind of journal for someone who just wants to have a play of their own ideas and add to what I have started. So there's a little fairy bookmark that I stuck to the page. This is part of that children's book that I had talked about in my last video. Tag and another fairy type bookmark. Here's a little lace burlap corner pocket with one of my tags I make. It has a texture, tactile, kind of fun. And here's a little journal card with some fabric ruffle on the top. This is from, oh, it's a vintage, I don't know. It's a vintage book, and I don't remember. It says gardening, but I know there was other pages in it too. But so I put a couple of those in here just to add some fun. Here is just a collage page, a little butterfly, a little tag there, journaling space, double pockets here with just some little tags in there. Carrying on the butterfly theme. If there is a theme, it would be butterflies. Part of a map page. Here's a little fairy bookmark. Like I said, no real theme, so we got fairies, butterflies, whatever. It's eclectic for sure. Here is another pocket with a stenciled envelope. I don't think, nope, I didn't put anything in the envelope. This is the same stencil that I used on the book cover. So, yeah, you can stick whatever you want in there. How about that? So I tried printing on vellum. This is vellum. This is printed right on there, but it tends to, when you stick it to the page, it tends to wrinkle it a bit, like this piece here. I glued that on, but so yeah, that was an experiment I haven't done before, is using vellum to print images on. Here's another book from, another page from that vintage book. This says water skiing. So yeah, just different. There's another, that one seemed to lay flat. The butterfly on vellum. Here we have another piece of that children's book. And just a cute little card. A couple pages out of a art, I think, art magazine that I had. Younger Than Springtime. More water skiing. Old dictionary page. Old calendar. Oops. So, and here's a little tuck. I don't have anything in there. Another little tuck. I don't have anything in there. That's just for you if you want to tuck something in there. This is another kid's book. Here's some collaging. A little tag with some collage there. And here's a stenciling here on this page with the modeling paste. It's a big tag. And a couple more of those girls. Those are so pretty. That's the end of signature 1. Here's signature 2. I did some more of the napkin on this that I used on the front of the book. Just extra pieces from DigiKits that I had left over. There's some texture to that page. With butterfly moth tag. Pretty bird pages from that book. Here is an envelope, and that has some, just some coffee stained paper in there. Another one of my tags I make. That cute girl. Collaged on that page. Here is a page from a vintage play book I got. So this is parts to the play, different people's parts. A couple pages of that. I thought that was kind of neat. I think it's from like I can't remember, 30 or 60, I can't remember. This is just a added texture page to that. Another little tuck if you want to stick something in there. Here is some banner type thing. You could actually stick something up there. Another one of those bookmarks I stuck to the page because she went really well with this print. This is pretty blank for you to do something. You could actually just journal right down the front of that, which I think would be kind of cool. Here is some more of that magazine with the art prints in it. And this is from an old flower book, I think. It's pretty cool. Just stuff, you know, random books. Just grabbed, I went through and just grabbed papers randomly from books that I had. Little cuties. And this is just a paper sack with some stamping on it. Another page from that vintage book. And another page from an old calendar. And this is funny because I had this cutout, I fussy cut this picture out of a old children's book of these two people on the horse. And this is the calendar side to the, you know how you flip the calendar. Anyway, one has a picture, one has the calendar. So this is a picture on the back side of that calendar, and I think it's actually upside down, but when I looked at it, it looked like they were riding next to the ocean, so I just stuck it on there. And here's a journal card and this guy. So this is a double pocket here. He goes in the first pocket, and this goes down in the second pocket. And here we have a crazy one of my collaged. There's a tag from my collage masterboard I did the other day. I just stuck that in there for fun. Some more journaling space. There's some journaling space there. Collaged page, journaling space, vintage page. Yeah, here's a little cute journaling card with some more journaling space here and here. Here's another one of those cute little cards. Another one of those bird pages, so pretty. And whoops, I think it goes this way. There's that butterfly on vellum again, and big journaling card with the button prints. More journaling space. And that's the end of signature 2. And now here is the last signature. Here's one of those corner markers, corner embellishment, or a page marker. Kind of just stuck it on there. You can move it around wherever you want. I like this page really well. I thought it matched well with these ladies in their dresses. And here is another one of those ladies with bookmark, and another butterfly tag. And that says happiness, obviously. And these guys, that's a space for journaling. Some more of that vintage book. Oh, and here is, this is from 1966, Facts in 5. It's one of those vintage board games. I stole that from. This is, there's a lot going on here. There's a tuck here. Here's one of those bookmarks. And then I have this kind of tucked in there as well from an envelope. So you can have some more tuck space. This is an envelope with some coffee dye paper in it. So it's kind of lots of tuck spot right there. Yep, that's a little tuck there too. Here's a little fabric pocket I made with a butterfly tag and a die cut butterfly. And here's a little butterfly. Stuck that there to hold that better. It's the other half of that children's book. I think that, nope, that's not a tuck spot. This is part of a back of the photo of a calendar. The calendar's upside down. Sometimes if you use the picture right side up, it makes the calendar part upside down. So just got to deal with it. Just journal right over that. There's that napkin again, the one that's on the front of the book. And here we have this big old collaged, a lot going on that thing. I forget what all I did, but it's really quite heavy and stiff there. And there's skiing again. Look at that. Those swimming suits. Another page from that art book. And here are a couple more tags, just kind of some artsy thing, and then a butterfly. Oh, I did some stenciling and stamping back there. And dictionary again, an upside down calendar. But these guys are cute. I wanted them to be facing you, so. And then here's another little secret tuck spot there. Again here, maps and journaling space. Some more butterflies and a little journaling card there. And another little tag in this mason jar bag. A tag back there, so you got a pocket here and a pocket here. Strip of old book page, and here's the other half of that Facts in 5 game piece. And another bag with some bees and just another tag. Some collaging there. You got a pocket here with this guy collaged up. Oh my, get in there. Nothing here really, but lots of space. And that's the end. So, oh yeah, I put little Gumby over here. Anybody that's old enough to know who he is. And the back. So I just tied some fat twine to it for a closure. It's a pretty chunky girl. So, yeah. 8.5 by 5 1/4. So she will be in my Etsy shop later today. And again, just eclectic, nothing real special happening in there, but I thought it was a fun project to try to not do matchy everything. Just, it was kind of fun, and you know, the book cover is pretty cool. So there you go. And I guess that's it for today. I'm working on, I'm almost done with the next journal. It's a dragonfly again. It's a soft cover. So I'll be doing that video probably in the next couple days. So watch for that. Okay, you guys, appreciate you watching. Appreciate you subscribing to my channel, sharing my videos, and I'll see you on the next video.